I'm Katie Innes, and I'm one of the new counselors at Lutheridge. I'm going to be teaching you how to make origami dragons. The first thing you need is a piece of origami paper, but if you don't have origami paper, I'm going to teach you how to make a square out of regular paper so that you have some. So you have your regular piece of paper. It can be a plain piece of printer paper, construction paper, or even a piece of notebook paper. The first thing you're going to do is fold it so that the corner lines up and it makes a square with the other half of the paper. Like this. You should have a little rectangle off the bottom. You're going to make a hard crease so that you know where not to cut, and that also helps with part of making the dragon. So you're going to cut along the edge of the square triangle that you made, the triangle that you made. And that will get you close enough to a square that you would need for your dragon. Now that you have your square, the first step is to fold it in half so that you make a large rectangle. Like this. And then you're going to unfold it and do the same thing the other way. So that you have, when you open it up, you have 4 squares. Then you're going to fold it in half the opposite way that you folded your squares. So you folded it like this. So when you fold your triangles, you fold it the other way. And then you unfold it and you fold it in half to make your second big triangle. Then the next step is that you're going to take the triangle pieces that you had folded in, and you're going to pinch the 2 sides in like this, make them meet in the middle, then you're going to pick it up and it's going to be a diamond shape. The part that you want to fold down for this next part is the part that is like this, not this part, but this part. You're going to fold it a little bit, just a little bit, so that it makes a small triangle flap at the top. You're going to unfold it slightly, and you're going to make that into a square. Once you get that part into a square, you're going to fold in those parts so that they meet in the middle, like that. And once you get that part, so it's like this at the top, and that should be the bottom. It should look like that. You are going to fold in this part into the middle so that it lines up with the center crease. And you're going to do that on the other side too. So it should look like this on one of your sides. Then you're going to unfold it and fold in those parts so that it kind of looks like a really long diamond. Once you get it like that, you're going to make a crease like this, make it a diamond, and then you fold it back over like that. And then you do the same on the other side. Meet in the middle. Meet in the middle. Fold it in to make the long diamond. Make the crease, and sometimes it pops out, but then you go like that. Now for the next part, you take the flap and you fold it so it matches the crease that you made, this part right here. You fold it so it lines up with that. It should look like a triangle on top of another triangle, kind of like an upside down sailboat. And then you do the same thing but the opposite direction so that you have another upside down sailboat. You pinch the top of it like this and you fold it over to one side. And this is what you should have then. So once you get those parts folded, you're going to take one of the little leg pieces, because they kind of look like little legs, and you're going to unfold it so it looks like this. This should be how it looks like from the side. This is what you're working with. And you bring it up a little bit, and you kind of fold it so that it kind of looks like this, and it should line up with the body part when you fold it up like that. And that is either going to be the neck or the tail part. So once you get it like this, you're going to grab it again. You're going to do something similar, make it line up with the body part. So this is how it should kind of look like on the bottom. You have it, this part, and you line it up with the body part. And then it should look like that. So it splits off. You're going to take one of the sides and you're going to fold it down so that it makes a little bit of a thinner triangle. And you're going to try to line it up as best as you can with the little body part there. So it should look like this when it's done being folded down. And then you're going to do the same to the other side of the little tail or neck part over there, so that it looks like that. And then you're going to do the same thing with the steps. You're going to take the little wing parts, you're going to fold them back so that you have it like this. Wing sides off to the side like that. Should be your main body, and then the tail and the neck. Alright, now we're going to fold up the wings. So you're going to take one of the wings and you're going to fold it up. You can make it as angled as you want on how angled you want your wings. So here's one wing, and then you fold up and you do the other wing. So there's your two wings. There you go. And then now for the neck. So since I folded my wings this way, this is going to be the neck part. You're going to take it, pinch it flat. You might want to put your finger here so that you can get it. You're going to make it do a little bit of a reverse on how it was folded before. And then you're going to fold it in half right there so that there's your neck part right there. And then for your head, you're gonna grab it about halfway, fold it out like that, and then you can fold it back in on itself. It gives it a little bit of like a horn on the back of its head then. Like that. And that's the head and neck of your dragon, and then you take your tail part and you do pretty much the same thing. You hold it, you pinch it in like that. Hold on. So that's how it can look. And then, depending on how kind of like wavy you want your tail to be on your dragon, you can put a few more little waves in it. I usually do about 2 or 3 little waves. I don't know how this one's gonna do. It's a little humid outside, so the paper's kind of sticking. But you just fold it in like you do for the rest of them, and that's how you make its tail. Now for the legs, you just take it and you fold it down a little bit so that it sticks out a little bit at the bottom, so it stands up. And you just do that for the other 3 then too, so that it looks like a little dragon standing on its legs. There you go. Origami Dragon. And then you can do it with all different sizes of paper, because I did this one with a little piece of paper, so it's not as big as the one with the origami paper. And then you can do them really big too. So that's how you make an origami dragon.